In our opinion, you, the first responders, are like superheroes. You go toward danger when others leave. We understand how important your voice communication equipment is. It's your lifeline to support. It's your umbilical cord back to dispatch. And it has to work at all times, in all places, with no missed calls and no miscommunication. It's also got to be easy to use, especially when you're under stress and possibly all fingers and thumbs. First responders work everywhere, and so must their equipment, from remote open spaces to buildings with deep basements and thick walls. But all of this amounts to a great technical challenge. Why? Well, let's look at how your communication is done currently. Most communication messages are pushed from dispatch through a tower. The typical tower is 150 feet in height with a power of 100 watts, which means it can broadcast up to 100 miles as long as it has a clear line of sight. The tower connects to the mobile unit attached to your vehicle. The mobile unit is quite powerful. It can transmit up to 30 watts. The tower can also connect to your handheld portable, but your handheld typically transmits at only 3 watts, which means once you leave your vehicle, you're dependent on the power constraint of the portable radio. And that's a problem. You see, towers have 2 limitations. Firstly, they're expensive. At $1 million each, they soon drain anyone's budget. Secondly, for all of their broadcasting power, they still have to obey the laws of physics. Your power-constrained portable radio will not get out if you're in a deep valley or a thick-walled building. You see, towers leave coverage holes. As a result, most first responders have to work with patchy backup, and in our eyes, that is unacceptable. So, how could you get coverage in those situations? How do we get rid of the coverage holes? Simple. You take a mini tower with you. Futurecom's Digital Vehicular Repeater System, or DVRS, connects directly to the mobile radio system in the car. It converts the mobile unit in the car into your own local tower. Now when you leave your patrol car, your handheld only needs to reach the DVRS. The DVRS then passes the signal to the mobile in the car, which in turn pushes it to the tower, complete with end-to-end encryption. Futurecom's DVRS can support multiple users, so several officers can talk back and forth, just like normal conversations. Likewise for a firefighter. Without the Futurecom DVRS repeater, firefighters are reliant on their 3-watt portables to overcome thick walls and long distance. This is a battle for the smaller portable units. Firefighters can use the DVRS to overcome these obstacles. They can set up a local 10-watt network at the incident and use the extra capabilities of the DVRS. With this setup, all conversations on the fire ground are routed back to dispatch for logging and incident recording. The umbilical cord is intact, connecting all firefighters with location and IDs. Futurecom vehicular repeaters work exclusively with mobiles from Motorola Solutions. Motorola has been very successful in supporting the public safety market by adding proprietary extensions for the new P25 standard. These proprietary functions, data services, group services, the ability to send text message, and GPS data are all passed through the DVRS.
Command, how do you copy?
Loud and clear, ma'am.
10-4, thank you.
When first responders need RF coverage, they bring Futurecom.